All right, everybody. So this is going to be Grunty in the Huron, and I just wanted to highlight the beautiful camo of the Huron. So there you have it. Let's pull up the build viewer and let's talk a little bit about what the Huron is. It's a bit of an interesting destroyer. I was never a huge fan of it myself, but then again, I haven't played it that much. Why? Well, because I played at tier 7, usually the Haida, or other ships that I just jive with me better. The biggest thing about Huron, if you notice here on consumables, there's no smoke. Now, in a random battle, that means with carriers active, they will spot you and keep you spotted for days. In a ranked battle, like where Grunty is right now, if there's no carriers allowed, you don't have to worry about that. Or if there are carriers, they're only tier 6 carriers, you can probably get away with it better. But I've played enough Huron to be down-tiered into tier 8 games or 9. No thanks. But I know Grunty really enjoys her and swears by her, so we'll go ahead and take a look at the replay and we'll see how it goes. But as you can see, it's got an engine boost, does have hydroacoustic search, which detects ships at 4 km, and it's got a repair party consumable. Also has secondaries, lol. So let's take a look at the setup, and you can see the concealment wise, where is it 6.2 km at tier 7. It's good, but there's a lot better. So anyway, let's take a look. Main armaments mod 1, propulsion, aiming systems, and steering gears are the choices. So you can see the maneuverability with steering gears is 3.03 seconds for rudder shifting. Damage control isn't a good idea in Destroyer. And depth charges, I mean, unless you're guaranteed to fight submarines, it's just, there's no reason to do it. So you've got aiming systems for your guns, that's fine, and then you went with engines. Now, you could also have gone for hydro, but I agree, if you're in a situation where you don't have smoke, you're going to want to be fast and use your engine boost. What's your speed? Max speed of 38. Okay. Alright. What's your gun range? 12. It's kind of low. Okay. We don't... Well, it's going to be a standard captain anyway. So, Grunty's captain build. Grease the gears. Preventative maintenance. Last stand. Survivability. Concealment. Now, it's got a heal, so you absolutely want Superintendent. And Grunty's going all guns here. So Grunty went for Fearless Brawler and Adrenaline Rush. And then there's the Grease the Gears for full 21 points. It's kind of tough because with Fearless Brawler, you see you get 10% main battery reload time if you are detected. And without smoke, you're probably going to be detected. So, okay, I can see where that synergizes together. The other option, of course, is to drop Fearless Brawler and go for radiolocation. I would probably do that, but we all know how much I use radiolocation, so. And then moving on for signals, anti-det, fire chance, flood chance, heal boosting, hydro uptime, speed, and consumables. Puddin', have I missed anything so far?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into the game and see what we can see here. What's the range on your torps? 8. All right. Let's see what we can see about the game. So this is a ranked battle. No carriers. There is a sub on either side. This season of ranked is really nice, by the way, because if you do run into carriers, you have the ability to play a tier 7 ship. And tier 7 ships will typically have stronger anti-air compared to tier 6s. So, yay for that. Let's see the destroyer matchup. Huron, Jervis versus Jervis and Gaja. I would put your team at the advantage for destroyers because both destroyers have hydro. Whereas their Gajamada does not have hydro and cannot torpedo destroyers. Battleship-wise, Colorado, Hood, Issei, West Virginia, Nelson, Mackinson. That's really a toss-up. I don't know which side I'd say has the advantage. Probably the enemy team. Their Mackinson has hydro. Nelson's got a super heal. West Virginia 44 is very strong. Colorado is fine. Well, yes, that's correct. So I wanted to get to that one at the end there, Cthulhu, because you're right. Hood, very fast. Actually, it's gotten buffed with penetration of guns and stuff, so that's not such a bad choice. Now the Issei. Here's the problem with the Issei. If you get a carrier player in an Issei, if you get somebody who's playing like he's a carrier, that's an immediate problem. So it really depends on how that Issei plays the ship. That's why I just automatically discount him until I know what's going on. Green Monster, thank you. Thank you. I do what I can to try to help people out. Okay, Jervis and Gaja are together. They're gonna bum rush the Jervis, which means you just said to stay safe, and that's not going to happen. Now, we also weren't catching... Grunty's doing a lot of looking. If you notice, he's been moving all over the place, trying to see what's going on. A good Issei player multitasks. That's right, Wolfie. That is absolutely correct. But you can see the Issei has already gone to plane mode, which is fine if he's going to try to spot these dudes for his Jervis. Let's see if he does. B is being capped. What's in the B cap? The Kachalat. The sub is in the B cap. And there's the Mackinson, so you can't go into B anymore. Honestly, what I would do, Grunty, maybe this is the Kiev player in me. I would have gone like this, and just gone up like this in the backfield and gunned the hell out of the Nelson and the Mackinson and the West Virginia, and just been a total pain in the buttocks. Not to say what you're doing is bad, Grunty. I think this is fine, too, because you're going to go and torpedo the Mac. The problem is you're about to be detected by the Mackinson. Once you get detected by the Mackinson, I mean, that's on him if he doesn't hydro at that point, right? That's on him if he doesn't hydro at that point. Caps are vital to capture, but they are also like a tripwire. Yes, exactly. Yes. You hit him with all 4 of your torpedoes. Okay. So here's the part where the Mackinson most likely has hydro running now. It's healing. They're nice torpedoes, but at the same time, it's disappointing that the torps did hit, right? Because the Mackinson should have seen a destroyer and immediately put a hydro on. That did not happen. Sticky fire on the Colorado, or on the Mackinson from the Colorado. Mackinson is not using fire reduction. Now here's the next problem. You know that the sub is in the B cap. So you should probably go to the B cap. Actually, no, the sub is in... The sub could be in C. It's hard to tell now. But if you want to keep moving forward like this, okay.
Torpedoes astern.
I'm just concerned that that Colorado is going to get torpedoed by the sub.
Capture that area.
No, there's the sub. The sub's at A. So the sub got the B cap and then moved to A because that's where all the enemies were. So B is actually wide open right now, and your Colorado is safe-ish. I say that as he took a torpedo in the bow. Your torps are perfect for the Jervis, your teammate. Grunty's upset. He's trying to play a torp destroyer and is
All stations.
missing
Reporting the position of a strategic
because of his teammate taking the team torps. Your Udine is really misplaying against the Nelson. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's the Jervis.
engine boost deactivated.
You might want to heal, by the way.
Problem solved, sir.
All right. Well, your team has 0 caps at this point. Issei, by the way, I've noticed he seems to know what he's doing as a carrier player, as a battleship player too. Like I've been seeing he's been taking shots, but he's also been dropping torps on targets to kind of force them to turn. Now, if the Nelson just YOLOs through this channel, this is actually really good for you. Why is he detected so often? His concealment of 6.2 actually really hurt him there. He shot his gun earlier against the sub, so his gun bloom was up for 20 seconds, and even then, he was getting detected quite a bit. Grunty upset with his sub.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Oh, Colorado with a nice punch in the face. Remember, Colorado can overmatch the bow of the Nelson. Colorado's gonna beach. Now that's gonna be a problem for you. Now you have to go all the way on the other side just to get your torps off. But hey, you're gonna do it anyway. There goes the Jervis. Hi Calver. Save a star medal achieved.
Problem solved, sir.
You say it got chunked, probably when he was turning around. And you just awesome powered yourself in. Nice job. Yes, teammate damage shield, right? Now you know that Jervis is firing torpedoes at the Colorado.
Capture that area.
And your sub at least is surfacing and he's gonna grab the C cap. That's really good. Okay, I like this. You were waiting until you got the cap and then you engine boosted. And look, the Issei actually took out the West Virginia with his torp bombers. Good. Deepwater torps on the hood. So the Gajamata is probably... I'd put the Gaja over here. And he's not going for the Issei, which is interesting to see. What's up, Scarabot?
Torpedoes to starboard.
Teammates and islands are the best armor. Absolutely.
Roger.
I don't like that the Issei is moving north again, but okay. Neil, how you doing? I also don't like that everybody's going to the same spot. Like the Hood, you, the Udine. Like there's no spotting for the team now making this decision.
Torpedoes direct front.
And look, there's the sub. Okay, well, at least you can go charge and kill the sub. Because your Hydro's on just at the right time. For some odd reason, the Hood is not using depth charges. There we go. There we go. Harlequin71, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. So there's a Jervis. I don't think you need to zoom in when you're shooting him, but okay. And now the Hydro is active. Now, take a look at this. It doesn't matter how deep this sub gets. He's now going to be perma-detected by that Hydro. And that's where Hydro is so helpful against subs. As we listen to Superman play, and the sub tries to shotgun, but Wargaming fixed that mechanic. Super Grunty! With the big S on his chest.
Torpedoes to starboard. That's how it's done.
Alright, now,
Torpedoes astern.
you gotta be thinking about that Jervis. He was last seen heading your way.
Torpedoes astern.
Epic real quick with the music, right? Exactly. So I would even venture, yep, luck checking torpedoes this way, but the Jervis is going the other way actually, so you're okay.
Engine boost deactivated.
Hey, if the Jervis wants to stop there, that's great. Because now he just blocked his own smoke of everybody. Or his own vision with the smoke. I mean, you know what I was trying to say. He smoked himself, so now we can't spot. There's Rob.
Our victory is in sight.
Super Grunty is a good name for this replay.
See, I was thinking Grunty's mad would be a better.
Grunty's mad? Why Grunty's mad?
How many times did you say Grunty was upset about something?
I don't know, two? And hey, look, the sub you were unhappy with, he got the kill on the Jervis. Ooh, Grunt of Steel. Let's see, this was on Ring. Grunty of Steel. Nice anticipation of target movement adjusting aim. Yes, indeedy. So, high caliber, 82,500 damage. Let's take a look. You came in first place by 800 base XP. And there's that Issei we were talking about, that wild card. He proved himself quite well there. Colorado did pretty well for himself too. And the sub, hey, he capped. He ordered a pizza. So here's the Nelson. It's like a movie gone in 60 seconds, right? What's this guy do? He can order pizza like nobody else.
Yeah.
People gotta eat, yo. There's the Mackinson. I still can't believe you got 4 torpedo hits on that stupid Mackinson. I mean, as soon as he sees you, he should be hydroing, but that's on him. The credits and XP earnings. And then I'll load up the replay render, because I still have it on the Vamp Deuce. Here's the Huron. Let's go. Oh yeah, the Mackinson player was definitely not happy with themselves. Sure. Hopefully they recognize that mistake. And if they didn't, well, hopefully they'll catch this replay render on YouTube or something and be like, hey, that was me. Oh, I should have done that. By the way, your Jervis did a really nice job, Grunty, of turning out and not being super aggressive, and then he got himself detected again. And then there goes all of his hit points. Oof. Smash Mouth. Mac needs to get the knack. Yes. Yeah, this part here, Grunty, I felt like was kind of like the weakest part. You were trying to do things, couldn't make it materialize. You got detected, and then because of that, you took a lot of damage that you really didn't need to take. I really do feel like you would have been better suited going the other flank and going down the 910 area. Huron was the OP Neptune picket for the 10th Flotilla. Gotcha. Oh, the Operation Neptune pick. Yeah. I just think it's funny just how much, like, you guys kept circling around this island.
It's a nice island. Everybody liked it.
Yeah.
They wanted to set up a vacation house there.
Ring around the island. All right, y'all. Unless there's anything else, we'll move on from this replay to the next one. GG indeed. Remember, y'all, Grunty, thank you again for saying that replay in. Remember, everybody, we will be doing a vote after this next replay for you guys to tell me which ones should make it to the YouTubes. All right, so we're going to go to the stream.